Before we get started in today's video, I want to give a big shout out and thank you to Respawn and EA for giving me the opportunity to play Apex Legends Season 26 early yet again. Thank you guys so much, man. None of this would be possible without y'all, and I truly do appreciate it. Now, let's get into these changes and what you guys can expect in Season 26. But, quick little disclaimer, I don't know all the changes and buffs, nerfs, and stuff like that to the characters and the weapons and stuff. I don't know, because I don't have those notes in front of me. But what I do know is the RE45 is now the first energy pistol that we have in the game, and I'ma be real. This is probably one of the most OP, if not the most OP weapon in the game. So now with it being an energy weapon, it's essentially a burst weapon. And you guys can see for yourself, it's quick burst. It's got really steady aim, and you can even hip fire it and you don't have to worry too much about the recoil because it don't really have any. Then Bangalore and Caustic, those are the two legends that I know for sure got buffed. And when I say buffed, I mean they are probably both SS tier. Bangalore has EMP smokes. It does look like it's a little bit thicker, and it looks like it's gonna last a little longer than what it originally did, but I don't know that for sure. That's just what my eyes was telling me. And the fact that it has EMP abilities in there to knock out anybody else's abilities that are just kind of sitting there, like Caustic traps or whatever else you might have, Watson's traps, kind of crazy. Then with Caustic's buffs, I mean, there was a long list of things, but I know his gas, now when you set one of them traps, you can finally start to see an uptick of one, so it'll go 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's doing that again, which is nice. You can upgrade to a perk to where you get the extra gas canister, right? That might be your best friend, because the amount of gas that you can have in a surrounding area, kinda nuts. And especially with that uptick, real good to have. What I will say though, Respawn, I don't know if this is supposed to be in the game or if this is a bug, but when people throw throwables in there and they explode, caustic gas goes away and it does no damage to the enemies. But then after a while, it'll come back and it'll start doing damage again. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but it is in the game. Also, I did a full stream of this, and you guys can click on this video right here if you want to watch it. I gave you everything, and I tried out, looked at the battle pass, all of it. I wanted to see everything. So if you guys want the full video, it's right there. And by the time you guys are watching this, I'm probably already streaming the new season up live in action right now on this channel, so definitely check that out too. Okay, let's get back into it. We got the E district in daytime now. Honestly, y'all, that daytime change is such a huge difference on that map. Like, the map itself is still the same, it's just daytime. And it's like one of those sayings where people are like, sometimes certain streets or roads and areas look different from the daytime compared to the nighttime. E districts looks just amazing in the daytime. But Respawn didn't decide to stop there. They have new like perks in the game that you guys can find. They're supposed to be a little bit harder and a little more rare to find. Honestly, I didn't feel like they were that hard to find, but they are supposed to help enhance the gameplay and the experience of the game and give you nice little things to give you an edge up in fights. And not only did they make changes to the E district, they also made changes to Kings Canyon, y'all. But not in the way that you might think. Kings Canyon is now in the new permanent game mode, which again, I can't remember the name of it, so I do apologize, Respawn, but I call it the crash out mode. Not because it's bad or anything like that, that's just the first name that came to mind. Now this game mode is like something that we've had before where you die and you get to keep respawning as long as you have one teammate still alive. And if that teammate's able to get knocks or kills, it shortens the time that you have to wait to come back to life. This game mode is so amazing. I love the fast pace of it. I love the chaoticness of it. I love the fact that it's now a permanent thing. And even in this game mode, there are so many changes that you guys are going to see outside of just Kings Canyon itself. They have it to where when you run over loot, you auto pick it up, which is nice, so you don't have to worry about doing that. The weapons come fully equipped. You get to level up the weapons, so it goes from gray, blue, purple, and etc. You know what I'm saying? After you kill an enemy, they drop all they loot, so you get to pick up their ammo, they throwables, all that stuff, except for the weapons. That's something you still got to go into the death box for. And to make matters even crazier, in this game mode you get to pick the same legend if you so desire. Honestly, I didn't see many teams doing it, but it is still cool to have it. There's so many more other things in there, like the different loot bins and all this stuff in that single game mode by itself. I'm telling y'all, you gotta get in there and try that game mode out yourself. It is so addictive. Almost forgot to mention too, in the regular BR and in the ranked game modes, now you guys won't have to go out your way and search for attachments, like for example the skull piercer. If you pick up a wingman, it's already going to have it equipped, but the caveat to that is you have to do damage with the wingman to level up the skull piercer so you get the full effects of what the skull piercer attachment is supposed to do. So it's another way to give you a little bit more of like almost an in-game challenge, but at the same time it feels like you're working your way to get the weapon that you kind of really want to have. And that's it, y'all. That's the quick rundown of the majority of the things that's changed. Like I said, I don't have the patch notes, and I'm sure I left out some things, but those are the biggest things that I've seen change from Respawn. And then obviously the heirloom, that fire bat heirloom, that is one of the best ones in my honest opinion. So yeah, what do you guys think, man? Are you excited for this? Like I said, as you guys are watching this should be going live, or it's already live, depends on when you're watching this video. And yeah, what's your favorite thing that you've seen Respawn change so far, and what's something that you want to see them bring into the game? Let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. You guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you if you tap into the stream. Peace, head grease.